Right, well, San Diego has one of the highest concentrations of military families and federal workers in the country. We've got the TSA, we've got the U.S. Coast Guard, we've got Border Patrol, and local nonprofits are really concerned that a surge of San Diegans are going to turn to them for help.
This comes at a really critical time. The San Diego Food Bank was already facing federal cuts and having to deal with that, and also looking at and projecting a meal gap in this coming year because some of those cuts. This is just another layer of challenges that we're going to face.
And that was Casey Castillo, CEO of the San Diego Food Bank, and he told me they're already serving 400,000 people per month. You add a government shutdown on top of that, and things could really escalate. Now, we all know that San Diego is an expensive place to live. He says there are just so many people here living paycheck to paycheck that even missing one or two is a big deal. Now, he says back during 2019, during the last shutdown, they were giving out food at pop-up events in addition to the regular distribution because the need was so high. We also heard today from the nonprofit Feeding San Diego, who says they've been preparing for this shutdown for a while simply because of the climate in Washington. CEO Robert Kamensky says over the past few months, they've seen an uptick in the number of people they're serving.
We have already seen surges in numbers of people coming to get services provided to them. But that's been something occurring incrementally since April time period. Now it's going to be, is there going to be a step increase that's going to not so much overwhelm, but seriously stress the resources that we have?
And he says if this shutdown goes on for more than a week, he says that's when you're going to start seeing more and more people turning to the nonprofits for help. He says it's that uncertainty of not knowing when the money is going to come in that really could take a toll. Meanwhile, San Diego Food Bank does have a food locator map on its website. If you need food assistance, we have a link up on our website, cbs8.com. Just click on this story. Anna and Carlo.
Kelly, I'm thinking of all our military families that live in the San Diego area. If their loved one is deployed out on a mission halfway around the world, this could put even more stress on them, right?
Absolutely, and that came up today. Someone mentioned the fact that, yeah, imagine that you're out there on a mission, you're working your best to concentrate on something really important, and you get the news that there's this government shutdown, and there you are halfway around the world just trying to focus, and you're worried about what's happening back here at home and just having that helpless feeling of not being able to do anything about it. So my colleague Steffi Roach, she's going to be focusing on military families and what this shutdown means for them. She's going to have that report coming up tonight at 6.
All right, in the meantime, we'll keep our fingers crossed for a quick resolution. Kelly Hessedall reporting live. Thanks, Kelly.